Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Hart!
Anybody a G.I. Joe fan out there? I figured that maybe they just didn't hear that band music.
Yeah, no, the music was good. I was going to start doing a body.
Hey, you get crazy. You get crazy because we've been out here now for a couple of weeks. This is your second week with us on your 8th Star Wars weekends, and we love having Ray here, don't we?
Thank you.
And I love seeing you like out there before this show, like on the motorcade and stuff. We've got some good pictures. We had fun here the last few days. Look at that, Darth Vader's photobombing us there in the background. And that's the crowd. So we're just doing little selfie pictures. Everybody's doing the selfies now. Everybody loves that. But yeah, look at you. That's how you do the motorcade. I just sit there. Yeah, you're like in the splits. Very excited. You know, this is great. This is fun stuff. But look at that. That's my view from right here on the stage when we do a visit to the mall, which is coming up later today. And that's, yeah, look at that. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's a fantastic show. Ooh, yes, I wonder how that one went. Who won that? I'm guessing this guy. Oh, look at that. You had a Darth Maul face-off, and that little girl came and gave you a little kiss on the cheek afterwards. And that's.
Hey, how you doing? That's no moon.
All right. Oh, look at that. There, you got your revenge on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's it.
I like that. And you're photobombing Mark Hamill and Billy D. Williams.
Sorry.
I think a kid fist on there. He's like,
Really? This shouldn't be happening.
he never comes out. Okay, anyway. There's a couple people that get that. All right.
Isn't James awesome?
That's very nice. Thank you, sir. So a visit to the mall is what we're going to be doing later.
Yes.
You and me. We're gonna take a visit to the mall, and this is a fantastic show. This is happening at 6:15, right back here at the Premier Theater, air conditioned and everything. Plus, you get to see your kids perhaps get up on stage with Ray Park, master of martial arts, and he's going to teach them some moves. It's very exciting. It's really fun to see this. I mean, we get like 40, 50 kids up on stage, and they are just moving and doing the moves and copying what you do, and by the end, it's really fantastic. It's a great photo moment, too, but we learn about your life, too. So, 6:15, right back here. Visit to the mall. You don't want to miss that. Okay? I know it's hot, but come on. All right, there we go.
The force is strong. The force is strong. The force is strong in lunchtime.
Now, let me ask you, how did George Lucas describe Darth Maul to you? Did he give you, like, a description after you get the role and all that, but did he give you, like...
You know, George is awesome, and I was trying to be like, it was my first time as an actor, and it's a dream, for me it was a dream thing to do, and so I asked George, what is Darth Maul all about? Where's he from, and what does he do? And George just said, Darth Maul is whatever you want him to be.
Really?
So it's up to you. So I was like, all right, cool.
He does that quite a bit. You know, when we worked on the Clone Wars as well, we talked about this a little with Mark Hamill the other day, that when there's words that are hard to pronounce or you don't know the pronunciation stuff, he would say, however you pronounce it, that's fine. It personalize it. So he's really kind of an actor's director in that regard, is that he lets you perform and make that character. So
he did that with the earring in my ear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if I've said this before, but I was having a bit of a rebellious stage, and I thought, I'd get my ears pierced up the top here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't competing anymore.
You can actually see it in the shot there.
And we were doing a screen test for the contact lenses and the makeup, and George was there, and I asked Paul England, the makeup artist, to cover it up because I'd just done that weekend. I was with my buddies, and I was like, I didn't want to get fired. Yeah. And George had seen it, and he was looking at me, and he was staring at my ear, and I thought, the earring, do you want me to take it out? And he said, no, just leave it in. I think the character would have an earring, wouldn't he? And I was like, yeah, he would.
I'd like to saber through. I wouldn't want to be there for the piercing process. But now, and you know, but speaking of this character, speaking of you and George and all that, let's take a look back at the making of Darth Maul. Check this great.
the best
Shout
ever.
out to Darth Maul. We love Darth Maul. He's fantastic because of this guy.
I'm a little younger back then, I was a bit naughty.
Hey, you'll be, hey, yeah. Okay, sorry. Hey, do you mind if we take some questions?
Please.
Can we take some questions here? Yeah, let's. We're gonna do some questions from the council here.
And now, questions from the council.
So we've collected some questions from folks from the audiences in the past and from Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Now here's one that I did not know. We've done this show together like 4 years. I did not know this. It says, I heard you played another character in episode 1. Did anybody know this? Clearly you didn't. You're in episode 1, not as Darth Maul, but as somebody else. Look at that!
Naboo God.
There you are, right there.
Yeah, and it was on a Wednesday. I remember this day very clearly, and it was on my day off. And I was on such an adrenaline rush from playing Darth Maul because we were doing the fight scenes at the time.
Yeah.
That I came in on my day off, and Nick Gillard and George said, "Hey, do you want to dress up? What do you want to do?" So I was like, "What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?" And so I became a Naboo God for one day, and I was in that whole palace scene. So
That's great. That's like a Han Solo blastery kind of looking thing there, too.
yeah, I was doing my Tarantino a little bit because even though we were trying to hide me, so I was doing it so no one knew I was there.
Well,
But I was sort of like giving the whole laser go.
we have a clip of it actually. Can we roll that there, and we'll just take a look as we go because
It's a good picture.
I did not know. Okay. That is awesome. I had no idea.
I look pretty tasty.
You look tasty? Is that what you said? You look tasty. All right.
The suit fitting me
Totally
well.
tasty, okay.
There's no tea in tasty.
But okay, now here's another one. Now, what are the odds, or the odd weapons or objects? Okay, what's the oddest weapon or object that you've used in a scene? Do you have any idea of like what's the strangest thing you've done?
No, I've got to use some interesting props. Nothing odd or strange.
So we can change that now if you want. Because I got
What
some
do you
props.
have for me?
I've got. Okay. Look at this. I got that.
That's a good Halloween mask.
Yeah, you can put that on, and you could. You don't have to put that on. Actually, you know what? No, I have a better one for you. I know that you're a fan of a particular Disney movie from when you were a kid. You always wanted to be Peter Pan.
I did.
So
Thank you.
So could you give us? Oh, sideways, definitely. Yes. Oh. And you have a green shirt and everything. This is perfect. This is a great photo moment. Look at that. With them stuck to your side.
You know what's funny? Because even to this day, I'll stand there when I'm teaching, I'm like, 50 press-ups. And I'm like this. It must be the Peter Pan thing.
And then you go, come on, everybody, here we go. So, what could you do with plungers?
I mean, there's a lot, apart from undoing the toilet and stuff like that, you know, you can do a lot of spins,
Yeah.
you know, spinning around if you've done any eskrima, you know, you can use it as counter.
I
You
like
can
it.
put them together.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Now you're Darth Maul.
There you go. That's a good.
Put it on. This is, yeah. How come when I do it, music doesn't play? When you do it, music. Great. Could you do something with these? Here, I'll take those off here. Okay. Make fun noises.
Yeah, to make it tough, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, that's tough. No, that's okay. No, it's good. It's good. I'm just kidding.
It's hard to be tough with
No,
feathers,
you're great.
come on.
You're fantastic. So, come on. I don't know how you
I
do
forgot I
it.
had the Peter Pan.
I honestly,
Lost boys.
Hey,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're making me be silly now.
See, look at this. This is what I, do we have, you guys have cameras out there? Okay. I should aim for your head, Darth Maul. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. Look at, oh no, Obi-Wan! See? Yeah, no, but see, no, this is the way that I like to do it. I like to actually, if I'm gonna, here, you hold Darth Maul. Okay? And then Obi-Wan Kenobi comes in. I'll get you. Oh! I'm not feeling about this. Just messing with my toys, you guys.
You know what? I actually brought a clip of my own. Do you guys want to see this clip? I brought a clip of how the ending should have been.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's show that. Sure. You have a clip of how it should have been. All right. Hey, let me ask you one last one. This funny story. When Obi-Wan Kenobi cuts you in half, because I must remind you, that is how it actually ends, right? There was a great face that you made. You made a great face, a Darth Maul face that was like, this guy's been cut in half. What's the story behind it? How do you prepare for something?
Well, as a kid, I always rooted for the good guy. I was never into the bad guy. Vader was the first guy to scare me on screen.
Yeah.
And so when we used to role play or play fight, I always envisioned winning all the time.
Yeah.
And so to be cut in half, I didn't know what kind of face. What kind of face do you make? How do you make a face after being cut in half with a lightsaber? So the only thing I could think of was if I needed to really go to the bathroom. So, I was like, what sort of face do I make? I wasn't, I didn't want to be over the top, and that was the kind of face. That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry if I sort of brings it down.
No, it's good. In fact, now when we watch that clip, do we happen to have that clip? We do. Okay, so now with that in mind, let's take a look at that scene. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Ray.